You don't want to lose €500,000 and 5 years of your life, right? Then understanding the Portugal Golden Visa requirements is critical to make sure this does not happen to you. And it's not just during the application process, it's also whilst maintaining the Portugal Golden Visa over that 5-year period. So what are the Portugal Golden Visa requirements in 2026? How much do you need to invest? Who qualifies? And what do you actually need to keep the visa? Stay until the end because that final point is where many applications run into problems. If we haven't met before, my name is Dean Fankhauser and I'm with Moving2. Now Moving2 is a specialist firm. 95% of our clients are US investors wanting to get the Portugal Golden Visa. So if you've been researching the Portugal Golden Visa requirements, this video and Moving2 is the perfect place for you to deep dive. Let's go through them one by one. Requirement number 1, you need to be a non-EU applicant. If you're from the EU, you don't need this, stop watching it. This is for people from the United States, from the UK, from Australia, Canada, Brazil, the Middle East, Asia, everywhere outside of the EU, Switzerland, and EEA. Requirement number 2, you have to make a qualifying investment, the most important step. Today, the most common way of doing that is with a €500,000 investment in a Portuguese fund, okay? Now, this can be a VC fund, a private equity fund, government bonds, private bonds, that type of thing. But it's very, very important that you get it checked out before you make the investment. Who should check it out? A qualified Portuguese Golden Visa lawyer. Somebody who has experience in looking into these to just make sure that it's the right fund, because otherwise you might waste a lot of money and a lot of time. And you're in the right place because our team, this is what we specialize in. We can check to make sure that it qualifies. So feel free to reach out. Requirement number 3, you need to maintain the investment. A lot of people think that they can make the investment, they can pull it out, they can do whatever they want with it. But if you don't maintain it properly, it could disqualify you from the Golden Visa. So you might invest all of this money and time in this process, and if you don't treat it and maintain it properly, then yeah, it might all just be a waste of time and money. Again, it's very important to get advice from qualified licensed lawyers in Portugal who can tell you what you can and can't do in that regard. Requirement 4, you have to pass background checks. So what does that mean? Just criminal record certificates. So wherever you're resident or have been resident, you need to provide criminal record certificates just to make sure that it's all clean. Now there's a lot of nuance to this. If it's a serious conviction, just rule it out. You're probably not going to be able to do this. If it's a small conviction and it was a long time ago and it's a little bit of a complex one, there could be options, so it's at least worth talking to somebody in our team who can go through that with you. Requirement number 5, you do have to spend some time in Portugal. Unlike other programs like the Greece Golden Visa or the Italy Investor Visa, it's only 7 days per year or 14 days in a 2-year period after the first year. This is extremely unique. It basically means that you can continue with your life wherever you are or spend it somewhere else. And this is probably the biggest draw card of the Portugal Golden Visa. It's very unique and it means that you can just have a nice holiday once a year or once every 2 years in Portugal. And let me tell you, there are worse places to holiday. Requirement number 6, you need to maintain your residency compliance. So Portugal Golden Visa holders must also maintain their legal residency status. So this includes things like renewing your residency permit, maintaining the qualifying investment, as I mentioned earlier, and complying with Portuguese immigration requirements. So just making sure that you're adhering to this and checking in with your Portuguese Golden Visa lawyer is really, really important, because if you go outside of this in any way, it could disqualify you. And the final requirement is understanding that the Golden Visa is a multi-year process. So many investors focus only on the initial investment and they think it's job done. But the Golden Visa requirements also involve maintaining that compliance throughout the entire residency period. It's so critical. For applicants planning long-term residency or citizenship eligibility, understanding these requirements early is extremely important. So if you want to break this down a little deeper with qualified Golden Visa lawyers, please feel free to reach out to us at moving2.com. Just fill in the contact form and you will speak with a Golden Visa lawyer, not a salesperson. Very important.